So has a mentor ever helped you in your life? It helped me. I remember I used to have a huge fear of public speaking, and a mentor said to me, I was working at Bank of America at the time, he said, if you're ever going to be in sales or be a manager, you have to get over your fear of public speaking. So he said it's basically non-negotiable that I'm putting it on your plan. So I kind of went kicking and screaming into a Toastmasters group, and within a year and a half of doing the 10-speech program, I became the president of the club, and it has completely changed my life. So if there's anyone out there that has a fear of public speaking, it's a skill, okay? It's not something that you're born with, even though you think maybe someone is potentially born to be a public speaker. No. 99% of the time, they're not. It's something that they worked on, and they had a little bit of confidence, and then they continue to build upon that. So if you feel like, so the first step about being a public speaker is just saying that I can get better, and that's what Toastmasters is all about. So currently I'm the president, I'm also the mentor chair of the club, and so I wanted to talk today about mentoring and what we provide to our members. And currently I'm trying to establish more mentors for the club, so if anyone is interested in becoming a mentor, please let me know. And right now what I'm doing is I'm working with new members on their first 3 speeches to make sure that they're up and running in the best way possible with the club. And we don't want you to run away and not do your first 3 speeches, because then we feel like we failed. So it's really important. So what we do as a mentor is we teach people the program. We're not telling you what to say. You can actually bring whatever is in your life. If you have a speech that you have to do at work, bring it here. Work on it here. You can develop it here. We don't want you to have to do double work. We want you to get you to have feedback. So maybe there's if you're a coach like Tanya, and she has a 10-speech an hour-long speech that she has to do, maybe she can break that up into segments and bring that here and work on it here. So we never tell you what to say or what to do. We just say, bring it here and you can work on it here. Okay? So we also want to teach you the program and developing in the different roles. You can be a Toastmaster, you can be a Table Topics, which we'll do later, you can be an evaluator, and all these different roles help you listen, and they help you become a better speaker. And you'll work on different areas in your speech to get better. So also, why would I want to be a mentor? Well, as a coach or as a mentor, you actually get better because you work with the speakers, and I actually work with the 2 speakers today. I hope they did an excellent job. So I worked with those members, and so it gets you back to the basics and makes you really plan on how to deliver a speech and what is important about delivering a speech and how you can best deliver it, right? So, mentor qualities. The mentor qualities we're looking for is you need to be available, you need to be patient, you need to be sensitive, you need to be respectful, you need to be confident, you need to be a good listener, and you need to be supportive. So one thing about our group is that we don't tolerate anybody. It's always a positive environment, and if you're not positive, we'll throw you out of the club. So, which is really important because right here is a safe space, okay? Mentoring steps is that, when we sit down with new members, we want to orientate them to the club, make sure that they know what is expected of them, and also too is what do you want to work on? Maybe you're on a level on a 1 to 10, maybe you're a 5 speaker, or maybe you're a 1 speaker, so we work on different things. So we want to establish some short-term goals and also establish long-term goals so we can know how best to help you. Then the next meeting is that over time is that we invite the mentee to other events, potentially even participate in a club contest. We're having a comedy contest later on this year. Or you could even, if you really want to do it, is to be an inspirational speaker, and we have an inspirational contest, which is part of Toastmasters International, which is the World Championship of Public Speaking. People that win that, you're going through many rounds, but usually people that win get paid $5,000 to $10,000 to speak after they've won it. So, and anybody can participate as long as you're a member and as long as you're in good standing with the club. okay? So qualities of mentees. So what does it take to be a mentee? Well, you should be eager to learn. You know, we can't force you to come here and speak. You should be receptive, open to new ideas, and essentially just be grateful of the experience. I promise that you will get a lot out of the club. It's whatever you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. And as far as the time to mentor, right now I'm working on the program because we don't have an official mentor program, and that's why I'm in this role. So what I'd like to have is that you work with other members and you try to maybe find a good fit. But in the beginning, I'll be working with all new members, unless you completely don't want me to work with you as a speaker, which is fine too. The relationship has a specific amount of time, right? So an overall goal of the club I think is critical, is why the first 3 speeches. I think if you can do 3 speeches in this club, you will get further than you will get probably anywhere in your life. If you can do 3 speeches here and work with a mentor in that process, you will get further along and you will feel better about your public speaking that you ever had before, okay? I've had all the fears of public speaking. Maybe it doesn't seem like I have it, but in the past, I had the shakes, I was sweated, I would lose my train of thought, all those things, and again, it's just working on those things over and over. And for me, it was all about structure. And even in the past, I had problems like looking into the eyes of people would throw me off. So it just takes time, it takes practice, and that's where you can do that here. So with that, the overall goal of the club is we want to get you the first 3 speeches. We want you to have you do the different roles of the club. And then also too is just leave the club in a better place than where you left it before. Because this club's been around for 16 years and we want it to continue on. We don't want it to, last year we had actually a lot of members drop off. And I was president. I was afraid, oh my God, I'm going to be the president that killed the club. But no, but in the meantime, we fixed some things and we actually have a great club and it's growing and we actually have more members than we ever had probably in the last couple of years. So with that, we're probably going to have a break pretty soon and we'll have like a 5-minute break. So if you want to talk to some of the other members here and learn more about the club, please do so, and we welcome everyone, and we'll probably do a round at the end and just see what your experience was today. So, turn it back over to Michelle.